Dovine.com. This is a video on my 2000 F150 4x4. These are the wheels that I have on it. They actually came on it, and the bolt pattern on the F150 that I have, the 2000 4x4, is a 5-bolt pattern. So there's contradicting things of which 5-bolt pattern you need for the 2000. So how you measure bolt pattern is from in between each lug nut all the way. If it's a circle, you want to measure in between each bolt right in the middle. So there's either 5" by 5.5 inch, or by and then that in millimeters is 135, or there's other people are saying it's the 139. So originally it came with 16-inch rims, and then these are 16 by 7. So to measure the width, you want to measure on the inside. So I couldn't figure out what the width, because I tried putting the OEM tire that was on here on that rim, but that rim is too wide, because this rim is a 7-inch, that rim is an 8-inch. So to find that measurement, you have to measure from inside to inside. So you should have to take the tire off, but well, off the rim. I just took the tire off my truck, and then it actually says in here that it's a 17 by 8 J type on there. So that I know I need to get a 17-inch rim for a spare tire. That's my rim's running. That's my other car, so it don't matter. So what I need, I'm trying to figure out what rim this is, because I wanted to get the exact same rim. It has an MB Motoring hubcap on it, and I'm trying to look on the back here, but it doesn't say. There's a few markings. I do see there was a marking that said 135, which I think is the bolt pattern then of what it should be. So then you need to make sure, because I bought in rims that the bolt pattern was all the same, but then the center thing is different. And they do make things that you could put on there to change different patterns, but like spacers they're called, but I don't want to have to do that. So I'm gonna measure this here. So that's 5.5, 5.4. So that in millimeters is should be, yeah, 140 it says there. So that's the 139.7, and the 5.5 wind patterns won't work for me. I need the smaller one. So I need, yeah, so it's gonna be, yeah, so I see 135 millimeters is what I'm gonna need, because right to the middle that says the camera's on front facing, so it's damn near 135. So I need 5 lug nuts by 135 millimeter, and then the center bore should be 3 and a half, pretty much, in millimeters. Then it is going to be your 89. So if you see that on the things, if you look up online, 89 center. So then the only thing now, there's an offset, which on that rim there, the factory rim offset, I don't know, just on the, not, it does say, it says 14 millimeter inset. Is that right? Yeah, on the factory one it says 14 millimeter inset, and then on this one it did say the offset on it. And then from what I did read online, there's a different various of the offset that you can use It doesn't have to be the exact number, but yeah, I've just been having a hell of a time trying to find a spare tire that I can put on here that'll fit in case I get a flat, and then also the lug nuts on here. I changed the bearing on the front, and then when I changed the bearing on the front, the lug nuts, the studs were different threading than than all the other 3 tires. So then I have different lug nut threading on that one than the other 3, which is kind of annoying. And then also on these aftermarket things, these holes to get into the lug nuts are super thin. It's really annoying. You have to have like a really skinny socket to get in there to change these lug nuts too. So that's also an annoying thing about this whole situation too, because I tried changing them before and I didn't have a bit that fit in there. I mean, they're cool and all, but they're coming to be a hassle. But I think I know now that I need a 17 by 8 inch rim, 5 bolt by 135 millimeter with a 89 center thing, and I'm not sure about the offset, but the wheels that's on there, the 315 by 75 R17. So there's the plane going by. So that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully I buy the right rim. They're hard to find for these 5 lug nut patterns for this year, and I've kind of read a few things of other people saying the same, have an issue type of deal. But because originally on the 2000 they're 16-inch rims, but I ended up getting the factory 17 that you can get, and then these came on it. So they're MB motor, and I did not see a type of thing on. So if anybody knows what rim this is, their model, put that in the comments below. But yeah, that's just kind of these tires. Yeah, 315 by 70 R17, and then the PSI could be inflated to 50 up to on here. So that's my tire dilemma. A little decent amount of tread on these, but all right. Well, hopefully I can get a spare tire here, just in case, and then jacking it up too, since it's up on these big wheels. I gotta have a jack. I got a high lift mount jack in there, but I haven't even used it yet, and I don't know if there's a good spot where to even hook that thing. So I'm gonna have to get a jack too, and maybe a block of wood, just so there's enough to get the tire off the ground if need be. But all right, Dolzine.com here. Hit that like, subscribe button, all that, comment. All right.